welcome back to Trendy DIY 29, and I'm back with the short video. Guys, I did it once again. It was not supposed to happen, but as you can see, I got more seeds. Now, like I've told you guys in previous videos, I am dealing with a normal size backyard. I do not have any acres. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see how many of these plants that I actually can grow. I've been just preparing with buying dirt, even more dirt. I just went and got me a nice big container the other day because I really want to grow corn, but I'm scared that I might waste my time and waste space because I heard corn is kind of fussy, but that's not what this video is about. So, I went to Home Depot because usually I go to Lowe's for garden stuff because to me, at least in my area, it has a better selection with garden stuff, including plants. But I came past there in the middle of the night, and I was stopping there, and I can't remember exactly for what. But I realized that they had actually got their seeds in, a lot of their new seeds in. And I've seen some new varieties that I've never seen before. So it really intrigued me. So I was like, you know what, whatever, I am going to pick up a few packs. And I wanted to get this video out the way, guys, because right after this video, I'm going out and I'm going to go sow some of these seeds. I've already sown a nice majority of my garden, like my green stalk and all that stuff. So stuff should be sprouting and growing pretty soon. So I can't wait to show that with you guys. So once again, this is not going to be in any particular order. But oh my goodness, I have to share this one first because this is actually a new variety for 2022 with Burpee. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of like the bigger companies like Burpee, they usually have a lot of the same seeds. So when I seen that this pack was marked as a new variety for 2022, I just could not. And it's absolutely beautiful, guys. It is it's called the Pink Lady Slipper. Look how pretty that is. Look how pink that is. And they say that this is literally a 35-day variety, rosy pink heirloom radish with crisp, sweet flavor, delightful atop salads or tacos. And I love radishes on tacos, but just look how pretty that is, guys. So this is going into the ground today, directly after I'm done this video. The next that I got was because I really love long trellises. I love when I can get a lot of fruit or a lot of vegetable in a little bit of space. So I got the Super Sweet 100. Last year, I grew the 1 million. My packs are kind of smashed up because they got smashed up because I got some pots and stuff and sat them on top. But the Super Sweet 100, like I said, it's a sweet cherry type fruit. It's extra prolific in long, multiple branch clusters, and it's an indeterminate. And it's 70 days, which is not that long. And this one I'm going to start by seed indoors if I actually have space. Because, oh my goodness, guys, I've got to share with you how my plants are growing. So look out for that video. But just look at those trusses of tomatoes. Just imagine going out and just picking this whole thing. So I'm really hoping that it grows like this because it'll be a good contrast next to my Berries Crazy Cherries, because Berries Crazy Cherries is yellow and it grows in large clusters as well. So that will look really nice. The next is just another flower. I heard a lot of people talk about it. I heard that it's really, really easy to grow and that pollinators like it and that it doesn't get like too large. So, yeah, I came to figure I couldn't make up a decision. So, of course, I got a mix of colors. And I got the Cosmos Sensation Mix. I think these colors, people, are beautiful. They really are. Because it has like that deep pink magenta. And it has a white. It has a lavender. And it's just really, really beautiful. So I got to find a place for those. When it comes to the flowers, I'm just going to tuck them wherever I can tuck them and hope that they grow because a lot of these flowers need full sun as well. But my vegetables get first dibs on full sun spots. The next thing that I got was, like I told you guys, I wanted to do like a tea herb type garden in an area. I'm not sure exactly where yet, but my chamomile has already started to grow which I've had in a pot for like 2 years now, and it just keeps reseeding, but it did not fill out the pot. So I brought some more chamomile seeds, and I'm going to sow those right inside the pot with the ones that already grew to hopefully fill out the pot. The next is something simple that I feel like every gardener should have, which is just a simple Genovese basil. I have a large lettuce leaf variety that I want to use for making like chicken wraps and stuff. But this is just like old school that I can use for like my tomato salads or in canning or making tomato sauces. So I love these. And the leaves actually get very good. And this is also the right kind of basil, well, that the majority of people use when making pesto. The next, guys, I am like nervous about this seed because I've tried to grow this before in the past and it grew and then it died. Like I literally had one on there and it died, and then I couldn't even harvest that one because it wasn't done. So I'm definitely looking forward to this, but this is going to be timing. Timing's going to be everything because I want to have this for the holidays. So this is this small sugar pumpkin. And this is a pumpkin that I heard is really sweet and it's really good for making homemade pumpkin pie. I love sweet potato pie, but I really started to really enjoy pumpkin pie as well. So they said that they're bright orange. They get about 8 pounds. They have a meaty, sweet, fine grained flesh. And it takes 100 to 110 days. So I got to time this perfectly because I want this to be done as close to when I'm going to use it as possible, because I don't want to risk it rotting before I use it for the holidays, because I don't have a quote unquote like root cellar, even though I do have a basement, but it's not a root cellar. So there's a possibility that it could rot, but I'm definitely going to put this somewhere. I might just plant a freaking seed in the corner of a garden and just see what happens, just to make sure that I get this. The next is, if you guys watch my come shop with me video at Lowe's, I had picked this pack of seeds up and then I put it back down. And then I found these ones and they were just so beautiful. I could not help myself, which were the Hollyhocks. And these are called Ford Hook Giant Mixed Color Hollyhocks. Look how full those are. I was like, you know what? I have got to get a flower arrangement of these like on my table. It will be nice to have some of these like in my kitchen, like throughout my house. It's just really, really pretty. And I think it'll make a nice cut flower. And they're double blooms, so from June onward. And they're perennials in my area. But I don't know if I may or may not, you know, leave them as perennials. Because like I said, I rent. So it might be something nice to think about putting in a certain location where I would never have to move, so that when I move, my landlord won't be so mad about the damage of the yard. It's really not damaged, because when I got here, that yard was like very splotchy and it really was hilly and rocky. And it was just like the worst thing. That's the reason why I chose to do container gardening. And that's the reason why, if you guys are wondering why my tower, my green stalk, is sitting like in a little square thing with sand, is because I have to use leveling sand, because that's how uneven my garden is. But this next one, guys, is a variety that I literally kept seeing and seeing and seeing and seeing to the point that I just brought it. So, the yellow pear tomato, which I think is beautiful. And it's a vining variety, and it's also an heirloom, which means that I can save the seeds and it will grow true to type. But look how beautiful that is. And I want to say it looks like, they say that the fruits are 3/4 to 1 ounce size. So they're about salad-sized tomatoes. But I think that this will look really nice because I'm growing those dark black cherry tomatoes. Then I'm growing the Berry's Crazy Cherries, which is like a yellow pointed type tomato, but it's a very pale light yellow. Then the contrast of these, I think that will look really, really nice. The next are just, I don't know, but I've been obsessed with different types of carrots, and I prefer to just eat carrots good old-fashioned raw. But I am growing the Uzbek golden carrot this year, and that is supposed to be really good in an Uzbek pilaf, which is like a dish. I want to say that is common in Uzbekistan. I'm sorry if I butchered that. But I looked that recipe up, and it looks really, really good. And I seen a lady make it with like beef, and oh my goodness, I cannot wait for those carrots to come in. But these are the Scarlet Nates carrots. I don't know if the color is picking up very well in the video, but this is a super bright, like scarlet red color. And I really, really wanted to get these since I wasn't able to get the Kyoto red, I believe it's called, from Baker Creek. I went ahead and got these because they were the next best thing. It says with a lovely orange color, even when very young, the closer you plant the seeds, the smaller your carrots will be. Kind of common sense there. The next type of carrot that I got is a blend. And the reason why I got this is because this is actually a blend of some of the carrots that I wanted to get on Baker Creek. I just knew that I didn't want to give up too much space to carrots in my yard. And then for two, I did not want to spend too much of my seed budget on carrots. Because Baker Creek, you know, the more rare and the more crazier and fun they are, usually the more pricey they are. So like thinking about $4 a pack to get all the ones that I wanted, I didn't want to spend like, you know, like $20 or $24 to get all different carrots. So I got a variety pack. Only thing is, like I said in previous videos, the variety packs I shy away from normally because it seems like whenever you go to plant them, I have bad luck and I end up planting all the same color, or it seems like it's not like a good variety mix. But it's the Kaleidoscope Blend. And no, this is not like rainbow carrots. I have grown rainbow carrots plenty of times. Really not successful. And normally they come out small or they come out misshapen. And a lot of the times it's mostly all orange. So, but guys, guess what is in the Kaleidoscope Blend? It literally has 20% atomic red, which is some that I wanted to grow before. 20% bambino orange, which I've never heard of before. 20% cosmic purple, which people like literally, there's like a cult following for the freaking cosmic purple. So I'm looking forward to that. 20% of the lunar white, which I think will be really cool, and 20% solar yellow. So I paid $1.69 for this pack, and I was able to get atomic red and get cosmic purple for $1.69 versus paying, I want to say $8 because they probably, I think, were $4 a pack. But look how the inside of that cosmic purple is like orange in the inside, but purple in the outside. I think it's beautiful. So I'm looking forward to this 75, 80 day variety. So the Scarlet Nance is faster. The next one, guys, if you like, again, I don't mean to keep referencing that Lowe's video, but the Come Shop With Me video, I picked this one up too and put it back. And then I seen it again and you said, you know what? I'm getting it. So this is the Dwarf Teddy Bear Sunflower. I do not know where I'm going to put this because I don't want my garden to look too crazy. I want the flowers to like blend in with the scheme of things and make sense. Like, yeah, a beautiful garden full of flowers is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I want my flowers to kind of make sense because this is a dwarf variety. So they say they only get about 2 feet tall. They produce 8-inch double flowers, which I think is just going to be amazing because these look massive. So the Dwarf Teddy Bear Sunflower, can't wait to grow those. The next I got, I'm not sure if this is the same as the YOLO or if they're similar, so I want to do research on that. But I got the Sweet California Wonder Pepper because I love peppers, and peppers really freeze very well. So if you grow a whole bunch of peppers, don't worry, like you can freeze them. They're very, very easy to freeze. They're easy to dehydrate. Like peppers are pretty much very easy to incorporate in meals. So peppers, I feel like, are just like tomatoes. You will find a way to use these. But the California Wonder, they're sweet, thick-walled, and they said that this is a classic, most popular bell pepper. And the bell peppers supposedly get about 4 inches in size. So I'm curious to know how similar this is to the YOLO Wonder that I got. So I'm thinking about maybe trying my hardest to squeeze at least one of these into my garden so that I can see how similar it is to the YOLO Wonder. Because in the past few years, guys, I really have not been getting really good success with sweet peppers. Believe it or not, most people struggle with hot peppers. But I literally last year grew a whole basket of cayenne peppers. Let me show you guys. So last year, like I grew, these are just some of the cayenne peppers that I grew from my garden, guys. Look at this. And I grew these in I think it was like 2. I had 1 plant in 2 holes in my green stock. And I've been using these. So I grew a lot of cayens, and I just let them sit in this basket in a hot place in my house, which is normally my kitchen. I literally sat it on the counter and just went like this every day, or shook it around and just let it sit on the counter, and it dried out on its own. I didn't even use my dehydrator, because if you're going to use your dehydrator, these can make your house very spicy. Like the air can be spicy to the point that if you have any asthmatics, they can have an asthma attack. It can make your eyes burn. And then also there are some Thai chilies in here as well that I have that dried really nice. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to be making some cooking seasonings and some cooking oils, flavored oils. So look out for that video. I'm going to show you guys how. But yeah, hot peppers, I feel like I did a good job. And I did already use a lot of them because I like to use them whole, like when I'm cooking stuff like rice or soups, throw them in for a little bit and take them out. Look at all the mess I made. And guys, look right here too. I don't know if you guys see, but they're dried. But there's a ton of, let me see if I can pick some up to show you. There's a ton of pepper seeds that just fell out of the basket. So all of these can be planted, and I'm going to save those. So let me move that over. Make a pouch. Save those. The cayens do very well, and they're not finicky at all. So if you want to grow a hot pepper and you're struggling, grow cayens. They will grow easily. The next thing is, I usually don't grow this because I've had bad luck with cilantro. That's what this is. But I found a new type of cilantro, which is a slow bolting cilantro. Now, I'm not sure how slow bolting it is, because my experience with cilantro, it seems like as fast as it starts to take off is as fast as it goes to seed. If anybody has that issue, please leave it in the comments. But this says that it is a slow bolting cilantro. Aromatic zesty leaves work great as a garnish in many cuisines. I'm not using this for garnish. I'm definitely using this to eat. Some people say that they think cilantro has a soapy taste. I feel like if you think your cilantro tastes like soap, maybe it started to go to seed, because I do not taste that in cilantro. I love to use this in like diced up on tacos, diced up in salads. You can put this on like a fiesta burger. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but quesadillas, those are really good. Like the cilantro is just really good. Bloody Marys, sky's the limit. So cilantro, slow bolting. And I'm probably going to try to plant that somewhere in the shade of another plant just as an added protection for it. And next is something that I said I was probably never going to plant because, for one, I think that it's kind of an ugly plant. I believe all plants are beautiful in their own way, but this is kind of like not a cute plant in the yard. I'm just saying. And I feel like it gets uglier as it gets more mature. But I actually do eat these, and I think that they're tasty. However, the ones in the grocery store, I feel like sometimes they're too big. So, I don't know. But that's Brussels sprouts, and I picked up Catskills Brussels sprouts. Just because they said that it was an 85 to 110 day variety, and I heard that they do well. I want to say, let me see. It says it's an heirloom variety, so that's good. It says it's great for freezing, which is good, because Brussels sprouts is not something that I cook all of the time. It high yields of 2-inch, so they're not too massive. Deep green sprouts are produced along strong stalks. If anybody is unfamiliar with the plant of the Brussels sprout, look it up and you'll understand what I mean by saying it's not the most prettiest thing. That's the reason why it's not even a picture of the actual plant on the pack. If you guys notice, almost all the rest of them wanted to show you the plant itself, but that one, they like, no, we're just going to show you what you get because it's not cute. And then last but not least, I just got some regular plain cilantro, because I really want to see if there's a difference. But the one thing that I can say is that this slow bolting cilantro says 50 to 55 days. And this regular normal cilantro says 60 to 90 days. So that is a really big difference, guys. And this one's an heirloom and this one is not. So, I don't know. And they actually say pollinators like that. So I wasn't sure. But I know a lot of your herbs, if they go to seed, definitely leave them out for your pollinators, guys, because they will help attract them to your garden. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to show you before some of these go in the ground. If you're wondering, like I said, I'm going out I'm going to put out some of the lady slippers, the pink lady slippers. They're definitely getting planted out today. I'm probably going to go plant out some of this slow bolting cilantro, even though it's cold, though. Let me see. Because it is kind of cold. It's saying May. So you know what I might do for this cilantro? If I can find like a jug, a milk jug or something, I might do winter sowing and just put it in a milk jug with some dirt. Because I'm to the point now, I got to focus on my seedlings. I'm about to supposedly be teaching a gardening class, guys. So I'm really, really excited about that. So I need to get planning that lesson. And I have a lot of these plants that I'm growing for my plant sale that I have to make sure that I can keep them alive for the next 30 or 40 days. And they've been in the house longer than I actually wanted them to. And supposedly we might be having snow. So I just don't know. But I hope you guys, you like, you share, and you subscribe. And I will be back with another video.